Hello there, this is Brother Sean. Yes, I'm wearing mufti, as we used to say in the monastery back in the 70s, 60s and 70s. I'm out of my frock and my habit. But I'm doing this for you to feel comfortable and not to feel threatened in any way, although the backdrop might make you feel a bit uneasy, particularly if you've been wounded by religion. But I don't do religion. I incorporate religious symbolism in my ministry as an enclosed contemplative monk, as a Franciscan, interspiritual. And that was the message from Francis back in April 2008, to come out of my comfort zone as a Catholic Christian and embrace all faiths. That has been a challenging, exciting, humbling journey of faith, because it's allowed me see the person I once was. Stuck. I was so stuck, so regimented, so full of fear. Fear of a loving God. But now there's no fear. There's hope. And this fourth video is one of a series of 4, where we've looked at dreaming the dream, living the dream, sharing the dream, and now we come to one of the most important parts of the dream, and that is manifesting the dream. And this is where I would like to invite you, a co-creator of God, a child who's loved, whether you believe that, whether you choose to accept it or deny it. I believe you're loved, and I believe that there is a higher power, far greater than me and what my mind can comprehend. And that higher power spoke through Francis to my heart in April 2008 in Assisi at the tomb of Francis. I'd no intentions of going, but I was to go. I followed my heart. I took the long train journey from Florence, and I knelt and I wept. And I came away thinking, this is a humongous challenge. But do you know, today, 6 years on, we have a group of people, men and women, who are as dedicated as I am, in America, in Panama, Spain, France, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, Zurich, Amsterdam, Australia, Africa, Russia, where they contact me. Some join us for our morning and evening prayer and our vigil for peace for Gaia, that all will become one. Come away from labels. Come away from dogma that's mind-altering, leaving one fractured, vulnerable and fearful. But we each have to embrace our own paths. But it's always important, isn't it, to be comfortable in your own skin and not live in a world of pretense. But for that to happen, I truly do believe that often we have to hit rock bottom, as I did 14 years ago, where my mental breakdown became my breakthrough, and where I see life much more clearly now, and my path is a path much more simple. I prefer the silence, the solitude, not as an escape from reality, but as a bolt tool for my survival, to nourish, to nurture, something which is more meaningful and purposeful in my life. You could say that as a monastic consecrated to God, I am a bride of Christ. That sounds really heavy. But I've given my heart to God for peace. I've dedicated my life that God will use my foibles, my failings, my frailties, my depression, my continuous chronic pain from years of heavy lifting in my lower back, as an offering of love, where I'm not a servant, I'm a friend in service to love. so that God can use what years I've left for interspiritual unity and global peace, and that the brothers and sisters of the Teo community of interspiritual Franciscans, who live a very simple life, who in fact draw up their own rule of life, and if they're Buddhist or Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, Jew or Christian, Baha'in, pagan, Wiccan, they are labels, they're not counted. What matters is the heart. So, to manifest this dream of an eco-sustainable, lay monastic community where a group of men and women can live together in the field of dreams for peace, not just here in the UK, but in America, in every city of the world, they will become a hub, an ecological, spiritual, vibrant vortex, uniting all faiths and none through Franciscan hospitality, which really means seeing the divine in every human being, and not on a journey of controlling, coercing, or influencing through dogma, but through touch, through a hug, through a smile. There's a sense of, I would like to walk with you on your journey. I would like to be a part of your journey. Will you be a friend to me or mine? Some friends think that because I've become enclosed as a contemplative monk, that I'm running away. Well, yes, I am running away. I'm running away from drama and fear that the world generates through its lack of integrity, lacking in responsibility. So when I come into my little domain here, I lock out all those dramas and crises, and I safeguard the divine relationship that I'm trying to nurture and nourish. As a monk, not easy. In fact, some days the walls can close in. But the one beautiful aspect of the life is that it allows me to walk alongside you in prayer as a prayer partner. So to manifest the dream, I do it primarily through prayer, visualization, and here's where I would like to invite you to join us from wherever you are in the world, to visualize the field of dreams here and around the world, in every city and ghetto, where a group of men and women of different faiths can come together and dance the canticle of the creatures of Francis. Let me read this to you, if I may. Let us bless the imagination of the earth, that knew early the patience to harness the mind of time, waited for the seas to warm, ready to welcome the emergence of things dreaming of voyaging among the stillness of the land, and how light knew to nurse the growth until the face of the earth brightens beneath a vision of colour. When the ages of ice came and sealed the earth inside, and endless coma of cold, the heart of the earth held hope, storing fragments of memory, ready for the return of the sun. Let us thank the earth that offers ground for home and holds our feet firm to walk in space open to infinite galaxies. Let us salute the silence and certainty of mountains, their sublime stillness, their dream-filled hearts, the wonder of a garden trusting the first warmth of spring until its black infinity of cells becomes charged with dream. Then the silent, slow nurture of the seed self, coaxing it to trust the act of death, the humility of the earth that transfigures all, that has fallen of outward growth, the kindness of the earth, opening to receive our worn forms into the final stillness. Let us ask forgiveness of the earth for all our sins against her, for our violence and poisonings of her beauty. Let us remember within us the ancient clay, holding the memory of seasons, the passion of the wind, the fluency of water, the warmth of fire, the quiver touch of the sun, and shadowed sereness of the moon, that we may awaken to live to the full the dream of the earth, who chose us to emerge and incarnate us, its hidden night, in mind, spirit, and light. Thank you for empowering your friends, your loved ones, to join us in manifesting the field of dreams for peace. Namaste. Shalom, inshallah, pax et bonum shanti, solo di caritas. Peace.